Hello once again, Internet people. We're playing Feed the Beast, Direwolf 20 pack 1.6.4, pack version 1.0.14. We've updated to the new, whatever the new version is. Not sure what it's really changed, but I've made some changes in here. As you can see, here's the upstairs. We go down, and now my hallway is populated with barrels. This pipe that's running here is actually temporary. What I've done here is I started out going along this wall, and I'm using the item ducts, the clear ones now, so I can kind of see how the flow is working. They're a little laggy, but I can live with it. So, and I might switch them back. Who knows? I'm not sure. Anyway, so I started filling barrels with basically every single thing that was coming in from production, whether it be from the plant farm. I've piped all of the items over here now, so all the tree sap and the logs and the apples and everything's over here, as well as the other farm. So all of those materials are over here. Took a while, but I got it. And anything that I think might be coming in off the general ore collection, which we're about to get started with. So all the Thaumcraft stuff, the applied energistics stuff, bread I put here temporarily. It's not auto crafted, but I had a lot of bread, so I'll just leave it here. The railcraft, sulfur, and whatever. All the Ars Magica stuff, and just ores I haven't yet figured out what I want to do for processing, as well as some of the red power stuff. So, let's take a quick look. These are coming along nicely. They're all filled in, and still waiting on some more dark iron to get all the routers. But the machines themselves I'm loading up manually with the crystallizers. So, each one has the different chunks, and we're filling them up as we go. So that's working out all right. Behind here, that's just a test. Ignore that part. But I've changed something up here a little bit. The pipe that comes in from all the farms is going into an iron chest that is then having items pumped out of it in groups of 16. This is so I'm hoping to avoid overflow on some of these packagers, just in case a stack of 64 comes down the line. I don't want it to accidentally reach the miscellaneous capture at the end. So, not really a problem for like ore berries, but when you get into like cobble, you don't want to overload the system. So. And they're churning along. So, what do we want to do today? We want to get ore production going along, because as fun as all this is, as you can see, I'm still missing dark iron. I'm starting to run low on some of the materials that we've been collecting, and I want to get up to speed here. So, what have I done? Well, I've forgotten to build the engines that I'm going to need. That's for damn sure. What do I have here? I'm going to use. Yeah, I've decided. I'm going to use ender chests for this stuff. Right now in the mid-game, it doesn't make sense to make a big elaborate setup. And I don't have a mining world or anything yet. So I'll use ender chests for now, and then we'll make up for it later with some cool builds once we have unlimited resources and can do a bunch of crazy, weird things. So ender chests, whatever. The other piece that I was going to make was here. I'm going to use an ender pouch as well. Since I'll have a collection area, I might as well start using the pouch as well. And then this stack, which I previewed in the last episode. What is all this? Well, let's take a look. Oh, we're making stone wood gears. I wonder what we're going to do with those. Oh, and we're turning them into stone gears. Well, wonder what we're going to do with those. We're turning them into iron gears. Wow, wonder what we're going to do with those. We're turning some of them into gold gears. Wonder what we're going to do with those. Oh, we're turning some more of them into diamond gears. I wonder what we're going to do with those. We're getting a diamond pickaxe. Wonder what we're going to do with that or those. Yep, that's right. We are making the How do you do this? Like that? Nope. Now I get to try to remember how one of these is constructed. There we go. A quarry. Yes. Yep. We're moving on to that phase. It's time to dig open the earth. I would prefer to do this in a Mistcraft age, but I haven't created one yet. So I actually haven't found any pages or anything yet. Then again, I haven't really ventured off the island, so that's kind of you have to explore to find things, and I'm not good at exploring. I've also got some landmarkers here, so what do we want to do? Well, if I come down here, I've been making some iron and gates. I've got some pipe wire, quartz kinesis pipes, and some wooden kinesis pipes. Now, did I think things through, or did I completely forget? I think I completely forgot to build the engines for this thing. So I'll be right back once I get the materials together for that. Okay, so I made some hobbyist steam engines. I know they're not very powerful, but for the first quarry, I'm not so much worried about speed as I am about just getting the damn materials. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to replace that, and then we're going to mark it with we'll just have one blue is the quarry incoming, or just everything incoming. So stuff will get piped into here, it'll get auto sucked out of here, and anything we put into the chest as well will also get sucked out. So first of all, let's put the other ender chest down for a moment. Drop it there. Take one of these. Mark it. See, there's stuff, and we're going to chuck stuff in there that we don't need anymore. And then it's just going to go through the system and get cleaned up. There we go. All right, so the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ender pouch and shift right click, and then it binds it to that. The one other thing you would want to do if you're playing on a server is to make sure to right click the latch with a diamond. The diamond will be consumed into the chest, and it'll be a personal lock chest, so that way you're not using a public channel for your ender storage. Since I'm playing by myself, don't need to worry about that. So let's go create a quarry. Now, since we don't have Mistcraft world to play in for our quarries, what's the next best thing? Yeah, we're gonna go out into the ocean somewhere here. If only there were some kind of handy dandy platform built out here that was just the right size for us to place our markers down and start our quarry. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, look at that. It looks like it's a pre-prepared place to put our quarry. Go figure. All right, so what's the first thing you need to do? Well, we need to lay down our landmarks. So I'm going to drop them here, here, and here. Now, once you have your landmarks placed for the square, this is just so happens to be just outside the 16 boundary, so we're just emptying out one chunk out of this world, because I'm weird like that. Once you're done with that, you want to right-click on the landmark to lock in the area, and then bam. I never know the quarry made sounds. The quarry will keep 9 chunks loaded. So if we look on our map at overlay, where is it? Loaded chunks, you'll see there's a 3x3 area that it's keeping loaded because that's the area it's working in. So it has its own chunk loader, so anything we put in there will stay loaded, which is nice. So overlay, get rid of the overlay. Come on. There we go. All right. I'm going to quickly collect my landmarks. Hopefully this one, nope, one of them fell into the ocean. Well, I'm not going to get it because that's just asinine. Anyway, we're going to put our ender chest on the top here. You can see it's churning along with all the stuff that it's processing. And actually, since we don't have too complicated of a quarry processing center, it's probably okay if we don't run this thing at full speed to begin with anyway. So, I realize I've made this platform a little too narrow, but that's okay. We can work with that other way. So I'm going to lay down some, what is this, quartz kinesis pipe. We're working with Buildcraft energy this time. And I'll just go upwards instead of sideways. That'll work fine. So the wood pipes are what you suck the power out of the engines with. And I'm obviously going to have to smack these to make them play nice. There we go. Now, what is all this stuff that I've got here? Wait a minute. Where's my structure pipe? Ah, damn it. I've forgotten a piece. Hold on. Be right back. So, apparently I put my structure pipe into the ender chest at some point. You'll probably see it on the video. Not sure why I did that, but whatever. So we're going to put the structure pipe down there. Now we're going to set up a bunch of gates here. These, this, and this. Now the gates here are going to be pretty straightforward. Let's see here. Oh, no, we need the red pipe on there first. Or the red pipe wire, whatever. I don't think I have enough. But, oh well. Yeah, I'm missing enough for all of them but one. Okay, I'll come back and fix it. Let's see here. So, if we are receiving a red... If we are not receiving a red pipe signal... Oh, I'm going to turn on the redstone signal. Pretty straightforward. This is described much better in Direwolf's video that he recently did using the similar technique. But, you know, whatever. Ah, damn it. Okay. Falling off the platform is not a good plan. But, you know. Oh, right. We don't have red pipe there, but yeah, whatever. Okay. Now this one, I'm going to set to inventory full, emit red pipe signal. And this one, where is it? Should be work done, emit red pipe signal. So if this thing is done working, or this chest gets full, these engines are going to turn on. So I actually have that backwards, don't I? So I want to turn those off. So when the red pipe signal is off, the redstone signal is on. No? Yeah, okay. No, I had it right the first. Never mind. Just being stupid once again. All right. So these things are ready to go, other than the fact that they don't have a water supply, which we can fix very quickly. So we're going to take... how do you do this? I need another block. I always forget things, like, you know, bringing the appropriate number of blocks. And, you know, drowning. Those little minute details, right? So we're going to put the transfer node down here. Transfer nodes are great for generating water. You can just drop them onto water, and they'll create water. Go figure. And then we're going to shift click, damn it. Shift click, there we go. Into there, and to there, and there, and there. And then they should be ready to go, other than the fact that they need fuel. But I'm going to grab some fuel and another piece of red pipe wire, and I'll be right back. All right, so we're just about back here, and I have my fuel. So I'll load that up. And what I'll do is I'll get another ender chest and supply charcoal into these. And, yep, they're working, and those should start up in a moment. The other thing I got is the extra piece of red pipe wire, which I will attach there. Got a loop here, but that's not going to be a problem. And we go red pipe wire is off, so redstone signal is on. And that's pretty much it. I mean, see, these are starting up now. It should be providing power. You see the power start zipping through here. And this quarry should start building itself. At least that's the plan. I think it needs a minimum amount of power to start. So once these things actually... See, they're at speed here, but they're still a little slow. What I'm hoping is that this is enough power to to actually start. I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait here and see what it does. Okay, so there it goes. It's running stupid slow. It just took forever. So I think the first thing I'll do is once this thing starts rolling in materials is I'm going to quickly upgrade this to some kind of remote power system or something. Or just add a crap ton more steam engines or something. I don't know. This thing's consuming charcoal at a decent rate as well, too. So not exactly the most efficient thing, but, you know, enough to get it up and running. And it'll get materials flowing in. And that's really what I was worried about, is just, you know, starting to run out of some of the base materials and wanting to get going on some more creative things. But, you know, so this thing will run. You know, it won't run very fast, but I don't really need it to run very fast right now. It'll just trundle along, you know, doing its thing. I think what happens is the trigger there says 25 millijoules, and it took a while for these to power up enough to, or Minecraft joules, sorry. And it took a while for these to power up to the point where they could collectively trigger this thing to start. But now that it's started, you see its lasers kind of dumping between the different colors of whether or not it has enough power. So it's green, it's all right. So we'll just let it run, and I'll get myself some materials. So that's pretty good. So, whoa, oh no, don't crash. Please don't crash. There we go. Why did I hear zombies? That was weird. Here's hoping these are working. Oh, and see, some of them only just got up to power now. See, they're switching into green mode. So as they switch into green mode, this thing is getting faster. So anyway, I don't know why I heard the zombies, and I don't know why it just froze, but let's hope that the recording's still good, and we'll keep moving. So, what's going on with the island? It's actually looking quite nice. I like that it's all lit up now, and it's looking pretty good. Can't remember if I'd changed it since the last time, but the box of all the ore berries is all gone from here. It's all centralized now, which is awesome, you know, because I don't have to come out here and make sure that the chest is not full. Put in pumpkins into the floor for the lighting here, and only a very small amount are rubber trees anymore. And under here, I have, since I'm not really using lava too much, I'm not collecting lava in the nether, I'm creating lava here. And I know that uses a huge amount of power, and I know that these conduits are not powerful enough to run this thing properly, but I'm getting my backlog of hardened glass through this. It's creating pulverized obsidian, and the system backlogs, and eventually this will hit 64, this will shut off, and then my tree farm will be back up to running at full power. Once again, 4 engines in here is actually overkill. This pipe cannot run that many at a time. So I think one of the next things is going to have to be an upgraded power system for my whole base, because it's getting ridiculous. I upgraded a large majority of my pipes to clear item ducts, just for, you know, in terms of debugging, it's a lot easier to be able to see where the items are going. And here you can see this is the branch for where the you can see an ore berry is just passing us right now. So it's going to go down and to the right into the other system over here. If I can get, It's cool being able to walk in bat form between the pipes. It's kind of nice. And from there, it goes up, up, up to here, and then into the ender chest where everything gets hollowed out. Actually, you see sand there. That means our quarry's up and running. So the sand... See, I've strategically added clear pipes. I thought I might be able to see down them, but the opaque ones don't even render the items at all. So, whatever. You learn. So, where's the sand? The sand should be this one, right? Yep. So this thing is working its butt off. Hopefully this thing doesn't get too backed up. I was thinking possibly of adding buffer chests to these auto stack ones that are going to receive a lot of inventory, just so that they don't wind up getting backlogged with these auto workbenches, which are a bit slow, but at this point necessary. And then from there it goes out and then up to here into our sorting area. So not too shabby. It's not the best. It's not the, honestly, now that I've built it, it's not the best setup in the world. It could use right now, for example, it doesn't have much in terms of overflow protection. I mean, I have a trash can here to which I'm voiding items that I don't want. However, this trash can isn't, the items have to come all the way down here first. So what I might do is I might put this trash can back closer to the start of the system where that chest is, which I was testing with the, when it's in red mode, it's dense, which means it adds 1,000 blocks of length to that pipe. So you see, it's been successful at capturing oak saplings. The only problem is that if a sapling goes down this path, and they're usually individuals, remember, goes down this path because it's wanting to fill up the barrel, comes out here, and a sapling ahead of it fills the barrel, where does it go from then? Now, I have to test this, because if I put it at the front, right now it just continues on, and it goes to the trash can. But if it fills up, does it back up? Because I think if it backs up, that's fine. What I can do is I can put the trash can back here, and that saves a lot of items that are currently being trashed all the way up there, going back and forth down that hallway. I can just have it trash right here and not worry about it. I have to do a little bit of testing, but I think that's the way it works. The only problem is that tends to conflict with the overflow barrel here, which is accepting anything else. What I might have to do is I might have to put a blacklist on here for the items that I'm putting into a trash can. So instead of a whitelist for the trash can, on the overflow chest, put a blacklist with those same items. So that way they don't come down here. If they're already down here, say this one fills up, well, does it go back to the trash can? Well, no, because, there's a lot less pipe to go over to here. So it's just going to up and over into here. And then we can eliminate this trash can here as well and make this place look a little cleaner. My goal is eventually to probably switch these to gold pipes or glowstone, the faster item ducts, whatever they are. Not sure whether it was a good idea to convert so many of these into clear ones, but we'll see how that goes. Right now, it's a good troubleshooting utility because I can just figure out, there's an ore berry and where is it going? I can see where it's going, but for this type of stuff where it's all going to be hidden in the wall anyway, if it's hidden behind a panel, does that affect the frame rate, or is it still, because it's rendering the entity, is it still causing lag? So notice my frame rate is actually doing all right. It was doing worse when I had a lot of items, when I was piping the barrels of stuff like the saplings. Oh, wow, it was down to like 12 frames a second in here consistently, not back and forth. So I don't know. I'm gonna experiment around a little bit, see how that works. And then the idea is that these barrels, it's not extended out to here yet, but these barrels will be running along the floor. This will all be covered up. And then along the ceiling, I'll have the same thing, but facing the other way. So that way we can have all of our storage in here. It'll look cool, and it'll be all hidden. I was thinking of playing with these hollow covers, but It kind of takes away from the design. Also, the what you see there is a glowstone strip. What's cool about that is it doesn't take up too much of the block space. So you can still walk through it. And it doesn't get in the way of anything else, really. But it does still retain its light properties. So it actually makes for some really good lighting along here. Obviously, once I fill this in, I'll continue the glowstone strip along here to meet up with this piece. But a couple little strips. Looks kind of nice, and it still provides light, so I might use a little bit more of this around the base, depending on the size of the room and that kind of thing. Still want to use those fluorescent light things from Red Power that I liked so much in the last season, but we'll see how it goes. I've also made the ceiling up here a little bit bigger, just partially because I needed the cobble at the time and partially because I wanted to make this room look a little nicer. So if we take a look at what's going on here, first of all, let's see if this thing, no, it's not that one. This one, no, it's keeping up with the flow. And so is this. It's it's digging out cobble and dirt, and the dirt and cobble are all getting fed into here and processed and all sorts of cool things. So I think that should wrap it up for this episode. Obviously, I have some more processing to do these aluminum ore berries. I think they can be done in a 9 grid. Same with the tin. I just haven't gotten around to do them yet. As you can see, I've done the copper ones and the iron ones, but, the gold ones need to be roasted as well. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll figure out something. Whoa. Yeah, see, items moving. It's awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.